Hello, it's Ron back with another video on Ron Brown's YouTube channel. We cover drones, GoPros, Insta360s, DJI Pocket 2 cameras, all sorts of cameras and tech gear. But today we're back with another drone video. I recently had the opportunity to spend a day, 2 days in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. It's on the Delaware peninsula there. Delaware doesn't have a real big shoreline or a beach, or on the beach actually a lot of river. But I was able again spend a little time down there, and I got to fly the drone on about the middle of April. It was on a Sunday evening. Now, as a drone, I mean the Mavic 3, the latest drone from DJI, because the Mini 3 is not out when I'm making this video. The Mavic 3, the latest flagship drone from our friends over at DJI, the one with a micro four thirds sensor and just incredible features and got every bells and whistles, incredible flyer. But back to the matter of hand here. So I went down, to the beach in Rehoboth. They have a boardwalk and everything there, and I went to a little park kind of on the north side of the town. Where you kind of take off almost right from the beach. The boardwalk has just entered this part of town, and it was a nice day. It was a sunny day. The winds were picking up, but it not so much that it hindered the flight whatsoever. And the wind would pick up, and the temperature is getting chilly. But the main condition that I had to deal with here was a lot of haze in the air, especially a distance. Like you'll see, I don't show a lot of sky in the photos because there was. You really couldn't see anything at any distance from the haze that was all around. I'm going to say it was it was some I don't know what you call the clouds, or they're everywhere, but there were no like clouds you could see, no puffy clouds or anything like that. It just kind of looked like a white sky, but it looked really odd because it was so hazy, and even up close, I mean, not so bad, but it does look like I'm using some kind of a haze filter on it, but I'm not. I basically flew in some of the flights in 4K 30, and other clips are in 4K 60 because I wanted to slow some of the waves down a little bit, the movement of the waves, which you'll see, and it was flown with a ND filter on. I forget exactly which ND filter I had on. I believe I had a 16 on, but I was so high up. I mean, it wasn't a lot of natural motion blur of the sea, but hopefully there's some blurring in the movement of the waves. So and again, it just wasn't the most picturesque night because of the sky not being able to use it as a component of my my shots, because usually I like to get sky and sun in, but the sun was kind of like just like a blur because it was behind kind of the haze and the and those high level clouds. So anyhow, I kind of go up and down the beach a couple times, and I go over. It had like a little waterway, inland waterway, in a park, and I've kind of flew over that. And I flew around the Rehoboth water tower. Almost all these shore towers have these water towers with their names on. It's always nice to get a little shot of that. And the longer clip, I did use the in the spotlight feature in the Mavic 3. I did use the I always get these terms confused when I'm trying to say it on camera. I was using the focus track, anyhow, I didn't manually orbit. That was, orbiting done by the drone all through that, that feature where you kind of, you draw a box around something and it automatically does a file, orbits the thing you do to the box. I'm sorry, I can never remember the terminology of all that stuff. You basically have three components to the spotlight feature there. You have the active track, you have I just can't get those names hauled down. I'm sorry, but again, I did use the one where you draw the box around something, and then you can just have it orbit a certain direction at a certain speed. So that's whatever that feature's called. That's what I use to do the orbit of the water tower. So so many people make Mavic 3 videos. I'm guilty as anybody else, where all they talk about is the slow satellites or the crooked horizon, whatever. I want to make a video where I'm talking about the positives of Mavic 3. On this day with this haze and sky, I don't know if any other drone would have done quite the job this drone did with it, because I love the color science of this drone. I don't think I have any other drone I've ever flown or seen another drone where the colors look that good just straight out of the camera. I did not shoot this in log or anything like that. I didn't apply any LUTs to it or anything. The color science is just that good from this drone, and the extra resolution you get from the the larger sensor, and just the more detail. I mean, everybody talks about leaving light in, but beyond just leaving light in, and light's the key to everything. But just let so much more information come into that larger sensor that you can just see it all there in the richness of the colors, the blacks, the whites. Everything's so rich out of this drone. I just love the way it looks. Basically straight out of the camera at times. So I want to start doing more videos where I show the positive side of the Mavic 3 rather than the cons or whatever per se. I mean, we already know about the satellite issue. Will it ever be fixed to where it's as good as the other DJI drones and Mavic 2? I don't know. I can't tell you one or the other. If you need your satellites to be there, 10 seconds after you turn the drone on, don't get the Mavic 3, get something else. I'm over that whole thing now. So, okay, this is a short video. I was going to say grab your soda and your popcorn, but this is short. It's only a couple minutes long. You don't need to get anything. Sit back, enjoy it, look at the beach. Let me know how you think the Mavic 3 did as far as capturing the video. As far as the look of it, the colors, everything like that. Did you like the video quality? You think it's good or better than some other drones? Let me know down below, and we will definitely see you on the next Mavic 3 video. Goodbye.